Hey guys, this is Ashley. I'm in the studio today creating an exciting upper body workout for you guys. Be sure to check out my previous workouts for core and for your legs, and I hope you enjoy it.
As with her lower body and core routines, Ashley has designed this workout as a circuit progression. This means you will do one set of each exercise and then repeat the progression. Ideally, you will want to go through the progression 3 times. The key to this routine is to always be in control of the weights. Never let them fall down at the end of a rep. How many repetitions for each exercise is up to you. However, we will display Ashley's suggested targets. This upper body routine uses a pull-up bar in 2 places. For those that do not have access to one, we have provided a resistance band option that will work similar muscle groups. The difficulty of tricep dips is modified based upon your foot position. Using a stable bench, start with your hands on the edge of the bench and your legs straight in front of you. For this variation, stack one foot on top of the other to increase the difficulty. Lower yourself down, keeping your arms close to your sides until they make at least a 90-degree angle, then push back up to the start position. Doing a shoulder press properly requires good form. Using a stability ball to add a small balance component increases this requirement while also incorporating some core work. Start seated on a ball suitable to your height, with a weight in each hand at shoulder level and your palms facing outward. If you do not have a stability ball, you can lift one foot an inch off the floor to have a similar balance effect. Slowly straighten both arms upward, stopping just before your elbows lock. Return to the start position and repeat. The objective of this push-up is to raise yourself high enough off the ground so you can clap between each rep. Start in a plank position and then lower yourself down like you would for a standard push-up. Once your chest reaches the level of your hands, explode upwards, allowing your hands to leave the floor and clap them together as you reach the highest point of the move. Return your hands to the ground and repeat. This move is made more difficult by trying to maintain as much space between your feet as possible. Grab hold of a pull-up bar with your hands close enough so that your thumbs can touch each other. Spread your feet apart so that your legs form the bottom half of an X. Pull yourself straight up until your head is level with your hands and the bar, while maintaining the space between your feet. Lower back down until your arms are completely straight, and repeat. This is an alternate way to work your back if you do not have access to a pull-up bar. We are using a stability ball here for added difficulty, but it can be done without one. Start in a sitting position with a resistance band anchored above you. The handle should be above your head and under slight tension. Pull the handles downward and to the side until your arms form 90-degree angles. Return to the start position and repeat. The key to this exercise is slow, controlled movements, not explosive power. Start in a standing position with a dumbbell in each hand below your waist. Slowly raise the weights out in front of you with locked arms until they are level with your chin. Lower the weights back down to the start position and repeat. Do not drop the weights. You want to feel resistance the whole way down. A hammer curl is called as much because of the motion used. Start in a standing position with a dumbbell in each hand. Curl one of the weights upward, keeping your palms facing inward until the dumbbell reaches your shoulders. Slowly control the weight back down in a hammering motion and then repeat with the other arm. Do not drop the weights. You want to feel resistance throughout the movement. Start in a standing position, holding a single weight in both hands above your head. While keeping your elbows pointed forward, lower the weight behind your head until your arms form a 90-degree angle. Try not to let your elbows flare out to your sides. Return the weight to the start position and repeat. This type of row is a back exercise, not a shoulder one. For that reason, be sure you are bringing the weights behind the line of your shoulders. Start in a partial squat, bent forward at the waist with a flat back and a weight in each hand. Pull your elbows backward and bring the weight towards your torso. Lower the weights back down and repeat. This is the same motion as a standard push-up. The only difference is that you will not have your palms on the ground. Start in a plank position with only your toes and fingertips touching the ground. Lower yourself down just as you would for a standard push-up, and once your chest reaches the level of your hands, push back up to the start position. Never let anything other than your toes or fingertips touch the ground. The difficulty of this move can be increased even further by spreading your hands farther apart. The key to this exercise is slow, controlled movements, not explosive power. Start in a standing position with a dumbbell in each hand at your sides. Slowly raise the weights out to your sides with locked elbows until they are level with your chin. Lower the weights back down to the start position and repeat. Do not drop the weights. You want to feel resistance the whole way down. This curl is about maintaining an isometric hold with one hand while performing work with the other. Start in a standing position with a dumbbell in each hand. Curl one arm halfway up to a 90-degree angle and hold the weight in that position. Then curl the other arm all the way up to your shoulder and then lower it back down. Complete this curl 4 times and then lower the stationary weight back down. Switch the roles of each arm and perform another 4 reps. Continue this rotation until you reach your rep target. If you find pull-ups difficult, or you wish to increase your rep count, you can rest your feet on a chair. Start by grabbing hold of a pull-up bar with your hands wider than shoulder distance. Pull yourself straight up until your head is level with your hands and above the bar. Lower back down until your arms are completely straight and repeat. Don't forget that if you do not have a pull-up bar, you can always do the resistance band pull-down option instead. Upright rows can put a lot of stress on your wrists if you learn the exercise with a weight too heavy. Start in a standing position with a dumbbell in each hand and your hands below your waist. Raise your hands straight up along the line of your torso until your elbows are at the same level as your shoulders. Return the weights to the starting position and repeat. These push-ups are referred to as diamonds because you make a diamond shape with your hands. Start in a plank position with your hands directly under your chest. Lower yourself down, allowing your elbows to flare out until your chest touches your hands, and then press back up to the start position. The difficulty of this move can be reduced by spreading your hands slightly apart. This is the end of the circuit. From here, you will want to return to the tricep dips and repeat the circuit. Ideally, you will want to do it 3 times for a full workout. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out our other routines.